Magicos sent me this 14 cup processor to show you how to make lots of videos. Today I'm going to do tofu burritos. This is a vegetarian burrito, easily made vegan in this food processor. I'm going to show you a lot of the things that I love that make it so easy. So there's a 14 cup clear food storage, food prep dish, carafe, right? And then there's a drawer that holds the 5 cutting attachment blades, the dough hook, and the very sharp cutting blade. Everything in this food processor is set up so it really doesn't let you make a mistake in terms of assembling. I aligned the 4 notches and put that right in. Now I'm going to align the arrows, and then I'm going to engage the safety lock. This is the cutting attachment that I'm not using today, and then this plunger will help push anything through if you needed it. There's pulse, and then there's 7 speeds. So for this, I'm putting it on about speed 5. I'm putting in 2 shallots and an onion because that's what I had, 3 mushrooms, parsley, some serrano pepper, some red pepper, I think I said onion and garlic. I'm going to mince these all together and look at what the food processor is doing. It doesn't matter what order I put these in. You can see the process. I allowed myself to adjust down to 3. These blades are super sharp, and it just gets everything into that fine mince that I needed. Because at the end, when you're eating this burrito, you want everything to be sort of the right consistency. So I like that I can use this Magicos dish to transfer right to the pan and then to the second part. So I left that leftover in because it's all going into the same spot. So it doesn't matter if I have a little left in. I put in a block of tofu and then artichoke hearts. And so again, I'm using the safety feature to quickly align the lid. It wouldn't let me start. You saw those blue lights go from flashing. I'm putting it all the way on 7. This is a really high speed. You see that start to liquefy with the sharp blade. I want it a little more liquidy, so I'm adding some. We've got the suction cups on the bottom. So excellent consistency. This allows me to add this tofu mix to the cast iron skillet. Again, I'm using a silicone spatula so I can get everything out using this now as a dish, right? So I've really dirtied only 1 dish for this. And now I'm going to mix everything up. I put in parsley, some spices, some smoked paprika, a little salt and pepper, and some mozzarella cheese, which you could grate with this if you wanted to. Now I'm putting it in the oven at 400, taking it out, and the food processor really made this a 2-dish meal almost. And you know what I mean by that. Because I was able to put everything in the food processor, I then transferred it to the cast iron skillet, and now look, these were amazing. They tasted so good. Look at this transformation. I'm gonna top these off with a cream sort of hot sauce, and look, it even made a heart for you. Enjoy your Magicos food processor. Have fun.